Oh hey, what's up? Long time no see. The last time I posted a video was about a month ago. I said I was going to get back to making videos, and then I got sick, which kind of sucked. Unfortunately, when I get sick, I get really sick. So I'm still kind of holding back a cough, but I am bringing a video today. And you're probably wondering, why is Pokemon Crystal on the screen? I'm glad you asked. I know it might be a little bit confusing, but today, I am here to find out if I can beat Pokemon Crystal with one Lickitung. Now, before we get the run started, we need to address a few things. Lickitung's stats leave a lot to be desired. Outside of a good HP stat, everything else is super lacking. Move-wise, Lickitung doesn't really learn anything great either. So we're going to heavily rely on TMs to make this run manageable. And starting this game, we already have a problem, because we only have a Ghost-type move, and that's Lick. And we're going to struggle heavily in the early game versus all the normal types. Our first rival fight is actually pretty simple, which is very nice. We name our rival ... I thought it'd be funny, to be honest with you. We ended up replacing Chikorita with Cyndaquil just because I felt like Cyndaquil was probably the hardest starter to face. But we take it out pretty easy, so can't really complain. So the fights in the Bellsprout Tower and the Wild taught me very quickly that my original plan of Defense Curl and Supersonic just wasn't going to cut it. So we went with plan B, we went with Struggle, got the first badge. Bugsy is up next, and honestly, we shouldn't have too much of an issue here. Now that we're level 19, we don't have to rely on Lick anymore. I can just sweep through with Stomp. Both Metapon and Kakuna go down to 2 Stomps, and in comes the Ace Scyther, the pre-evolution of my favorite Pokemon. He tries to build up Fury Cutters, but goes down pretty quick. Not today, Bug Boy. Before we can leave town, our rival is trying to stop us for whatever reason. I don't know what that's about. He's added a Ghastly and a Zubat, but because I'm such a higher level, Lickitung sweeps through this battle fairly quickly. Sleep shenanigans would have been kind of whack, but luckily we get through it. Making our way through Elix Forest, we actually pick up one of our most important TMs, being Headbutt, a 70 base power move, and looking at our stats, we're gonna need it. We are gonna need it really bad. Goldenrod. Let's hit up the casino. Game Corner. We pick up a very important TM here, but I kind of forget we don't have the case. Oh well, Whitney, here I come. Anyone remember when you were younger and Whitney was like the bane of your existence? Well, I do, and well, here we go. She starts off with Clefairy, and we almost take it out in one hit. Clefairy goes for Metronome and gets High Jump Kick. Are you kidding me? That was dumb. So out comes Miltank. I still have nightmares of this thing, but luckily we squeeze out the win. Couple headbutts, easy peasy. Rival Battle 3 in the Burn Tower, and he's still just as free. Haunter goes down to Licks, and here comes the Magnemite. We get confused, but break through the KO the little guy. Zubat and Quilava go down to 2 headbutts, and we're done. Easy, except we fall into a hole where the 3 legendaries are chilling. But this is the perfect time to ask for you to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. We're almost at 500 subscribers, so, help a brother out. Gym 4, and it's Morty. I guess in this scenario, I'm Rick. You would think we have a really good matchup here, but honestly we don't. We have not only to deal with Curse, but being put to sleep is devastating for us. He leads Ghastly and curses us off the bat, so we're on a timer. 2 licks and he goes down. In comes Haunter, and we dodge the first Hypnosis, but not the second. Honestly, it's not looking great here. I decided to just restart as I'm at the point where I can't KO 3 Pokemon before Curse takes me out. Okay, attempt number 2. It's funny, so far we haven't had huge problems, but the deeper we get, the more difficult it's becoming. Makes sense. We come in at level 35 now and get cursed again, but I take out the Ghastly with Lick. Haunter comes out and it gets hit by one of our new moves in Ice Punch, replacing Stomp. We dodge one Hypnosis but get hit with the other, but I planned for this and we gave Lickitung a berry to cure her. Out comes Gengar, who packs a heck of a punch. He starts off with Mean Look for whatever reason. I mean, this is a Lickitung only run. We get him down low enough where it's getting dicey. We dodge 2 Hypnosis to take him out, but curse damage is piling up quick. He's got one more Pokemon, and it's another Haunter. Wasting its first move with another Mean Look, that just works to our advantage at this point. We go for Lick, hoping to either KO or get a status effect, but get nothing. On 2 health, he uses Mimic, and we're able to grab the badge. Insane. Chuck. In a normal run, I wouldn't be sweating you, but all I have is a thick normal type, so it might be a little scary. Primeape goes down to 1 headbutt, and here comes Poliwrath. We get hit with Hypnosis and Mind Reader, and I think we know where this is going. 2 dynamic punches and we go down. He's no joke. Alright. Attempt number 2. Primate actually survives the headbutt this time, and it's kind of whack to be honest. We take him down, and here comes the Poliwrath again. He goes for Hypnosis, which we thankfully block and get in for some nice damage. We almost take him out with another, but he survives with a Sliver. Story of my life, to be honest. Okay, we survive 2 dynamic punches and live a surf at 6 health, finally waking up and knocking him out. The last 2 gyms have been tough. Okay, something a little easier. Jasmine. We top max Fire Punch, so the first 2 Magnemites go down very easy. Steelix comes in and just can't deal with 2 Fire Punches. She tries to take us out with a crit Iron Tail, but really doesn't do anything, so an easy gym is pretty nice. At some point, Lance and I decide to mug these poor store owners. Times are tough in Johto, you know, so you gotta do what you gotta do. This old man tries to interfere with us, but honestly, he's not that strong. He brings in a seal and gets a headbutt for his trouble. Out comes Dugong, and to my surprise, lives the 1 headbutt and gets off an Aurora Beam. We take it out with another headbutt, and onto his last Pokemon, Piloswine, which kind of goes down to just 1 Fire Punch. 2 Nail-Biter gyms followed by some of the easiest so far. Not bad. Professor Elm lets us know there's a problem at the radio tower. Apparently some rogue Taylor Swift stands have taken over the waves and are blasting Anti-Hero over and over. To be honest, it kind of sounds like every other day, but whatever. We run into our rival for another battle, and honestly, this is a super easy one. Unless some sort of glitch happens, or karma for the amount of trash I talk, I don't really see us losing this battle. You could argue would've, could've, should've for this matchup, but I'm a mastermind, and you're on your own, buddy, so see you later. Gym 8, the Dragon Trainer Claire. She starts off with Dragonair and eats an Ice Punch to the face. Next up, another Dragonair that also gets one shot. Alright, good start. The third one comes out and goes down in 1 Ice Punch. Kingdra is out as the final Pokemon, and even though I don't take it out in 1, it's actually a super easy battle. And here we are, the final rival battle of the game. He starts off with Sneasel that gets 1 shot, and the Golbat comes in. Golbat takes an Ice Punch and gets grounded pretty quickly. Here comes Magneton. That can't even touch me. So far, so good. But out comes Haunter. I hate Haunter and being cursed. We double Fire Punch, but unluckily get Confuse Raid in return. Not ideal, but it's okay. I don't even remember him having a Kadabra, but he sends it out and uses Future Sight. We take him out with a Headbutt, and now it's down to Typhlosion. He Flame Wheels and gets the burn. Just my luck. So now our Headbutts will be doing less, so it's a little more tricky now. The Future Sight comes into play, and we get hit with another Flame Wheel, knocking us down to 32 health. But just getting the win. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. On to the Elite Four. Up first is Will, the failed magician or something. He brings out Xatu and confuses us before we can take him out. Jinx is next, and after double slapping us that hits 3 times, make it make sense, we easily KO it with Earthquake, which we found in Victory Road. Executor is next, which meets the strength of Max. Some could argue I should have just Ice Punched, but the issue with that is Gen 2 special defense and attack aren't split, so I thought it might do less. Anyways, we take him out. Slowbro is annoying and tanky, but with enough spam of moves, he goes down very easily. The last Xatu is out, and after getting confused again, we take him out. Koga is member 2 with his Poison-type team. I'm not too afraid, but if I remember correctly, his way of winning is just a Toxic Stall. Ariados is cool, so I decide to warm him up. Venomoth is out, and wow, we actually got some luck on our side, burning it. Fortress can't stand the heat, and Muck actually survives an Earthquake, which is random, but sure. Here comes his ace Crobat, and would you look at that? Double team spam and toxic. Have you no shame, Koga? See, this is why you aren't the gym leader anymore. I mean, yeah, you're an Elite Four member now, but like, you know, bite me. Bruno is usually one of the easiest members just because of his lineup, but because we only have 1 Pokemon, and it's a Lickitung, this is going to be a little more difficult. Hitmontop dies to 2 Earthquakes, and here comes Hitmonlee. We take 2 double kicks before flexing on him with strength and scoring the KO. So far, so good. Hitmonchan gets 2 Mach Punches in before we can take it out, and honestly, it's not looking great, actually. 98 health left, and we still haven't faced Machamp. Speaking of Machamp, he comes in and dunks us. Sweet. Okay, attempt 2. Haven't done one of these in a bit, but this is a great time to let you know if you like videos like this, let me know in the comments below. I don't know if this will be a full series, but if you want to see more, don't be afraid to express it in the comments below. It really goes a long way in the algorithm. Okay, Machamp round 2, big boy. We used 2 strengths and somehow dodged the cross chop. I thought that would be more epic, to be honest, but oh well. Oh yeah, he's got an Onyx too. Wait, what? And it survives an Earthquake. Karen is the last member before Lance, and she actually starts off with one of my girlfriend's favorite Pokemon, Umbreon. The tactics of Sand Attack is low, but we get by it. Vileplume is up and Stun Spores us. Makes us even slower than we already are. Gengar comes in and curses us, going down to 1 Earthquake. At least that's a one-shot. Murkrow cool, but we have to Ice Punch it into another world. And finally Houndoom, which we almost lose to. Holy moly, that was clutch. We finally get to face Lance and his like 3 Dragon Pokemon. Knowing this matchup so well, we actually swap out the Fire Punch with Thunder. Gyarados is out and sets up the Rain for us, which is absolutely what I wanted. We Thunder and he gone. The first Dragonite is out and we actually prep for this too. This one has Thunder Wave, so to dodge it, we have the berry that cures it. I'm literally a genius. The second Dragonite comes out and actually does hit us with Thunder Wave, but that's okay. 1 Ice Punch, he's down. Aerodactyl makes a 1 episode appearance and gets thundered into next week. Almost done, almost done. Charizard, I love you, but I have to defeat you. 1 Thunder and that's all she wrote. We've done it. We've beaten the whole game. Oh wait, he had 1 more Dragonite. Okay, now we've beaten the whole game. Honestly, Johto was pretty difficult at times. I always enjoy doing little challenges like this, just to kind of revive the difficulty I had as a child playing this game. It's super interesting using just 1 Pokemon, and that Pokemon being, well, Lickitung. The stats aren't great, and the level up moves are pretty bad, but the wide range of TMs she can learn was pretty nice and unexpected. Overall, I think this run was pretty solid, and I'm glad to be done with it. Wait, we still have Kanto. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you. Kanto was super easy, so we're just gonna skip to the final battle, Red. And oh boy, this is gonna be a hard one. Red has 6 Pokemon and starts off with a level 81 Pikachu. Now, because I've done this battle so much, I usually would level my Pokemon to around the same level, but because it's only max, we have to come into this at level 100. Charm misses, and that's literally the best thing that can happen to us. Espeon is next, and we get a super fortunate crit taking it out. So far, so good. Snorlax is next, and this is where it gets tough. We luckily crit him as well and take him out easily. Honestly, I don't know if the game just saved all my luck for the end here, but I'll take it. In comes Venusaur, and I'm debating on what to use. We decide Ice Punch spam for a bit before trying to take him out with Earthquake. That doesn't work, but eventually he stops stalling and we KO him. Charizard again. Okay, higher level, but that's okay, Sunny Day is still up, and that's not amazing for us, but 2 strengths are able to take it out. Last is the Blastoise, and the reason we still have Thunder on max. He hits us with a Surf that does nothing, and we just need to hit. And look at that, it's a 1 shot. You love to see it. Well, we did it. We got through everything with some hiccups in between, but honestly, not too shabby for my first attempt at a run like this. If you've stayed through the whole video, I really appreciate you. And like I said, if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to comment down below. Leave a like, and hey, a sub is never bad either. But yeah, have a go and take it easy. You can never forget that.